YouTube, welcome to my channel. If you know, welcome back to my channel if you are a returning subscriber. And as you can see by the title in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I actually quit my warehouse job. And I'm pretty sure some of y'all have seen my old video to where I'm talking about how to survive a warehouse job. Obviously, how to look at the positive side of everything, but at the end of the day, every job is not for everybody. Kind of how I speak about my Amazon video. If you haven't seen that video, make sure you go and watch that. And thank y'all so much for the feedback that y'all have gave me on that video. Y'all have been giving me a lot of feedback, talking about y'all experiences. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping y'all can do the same for this video as well. So this video, again, as you can see by the title, is going to be talking about why I quit my warehouse jobs. Now, to give you a little bit of backstory, I've had multiple warehouse jobs. I feel like a lot of people, including me, we gravitate to those type of jobs because honestly, the pay for a lot of warehouses are actually pretty good pay. Even though the pay, in some cases, the pay may not be the most, but like the hours itself, okay, this is overtime and blah, 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 blah. Okay, so to give y'all a little bit of backstory, I have worked at UPS warehouse. Now, I want to clarify that this was an innovations warehouse, and this was the type of warehouse where we just sorted a lot of mail. I honestly don't think this was like a typical regular UPS warehouse, DHL warehouse. I have worked at Food Line Distribution, which is also known as ADUSA Distribution. I think that might have been it. I feel like it was one other warehouse that I may have worked at some point, but those are the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. Now, out of all of those warehouses, my favorite one was actually the Food Line Distribution, which is ADUSA. So there you were like an order picker / order selector. And obviously in that type of setting, you're dealing with food line products. If y'all hear noise, I'm at work again, so please excuse that. And you have a scanner. You're scanning boxes, and you're sorting and organizing. Honestly, that I can't say but so much about that. That was actually pretty good. Going into why I just decided to move on, mainly was because of the environment. If I'm just keeping it real, I don't even feel like I have to really say much about that. I feel like the more people that you have to work with in any work setting is the more toxic the environment is just going to be. That's the more attitudes, the more opinions, the more personalities that you're coming in contact with. It's hard for me, it's hard going to work and knowing I just gotta face so much with the job being so easy. The job itself is simple. So my next reason why I quit working the warehouse is because I can definitely say the harassment. The harassment was crazy. I've dealt with harassment from managers and harassment from coworkers. If I decide to leave the comments on, I really do not need y'all to be in the comments like,
well, you could have told somebody.
Well, let me tell you this, okay? If the people in the chain of command are friends and they know each other personally, or if management knows each other personally outside of work, you sitting here wasting your time. It gives me the icks. Third reason why I quit working my warehouse job, it would be situations like, okay, y'all have to work Saturday, no exceptions, blah, 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 mandatory for that day, right? And there was a situation one time to where I got there and, well, we all get there and we're waiting around 15-20 minutes because they claim they didn't have any work for us, but you're telling us that this is mandatory. I'm not understanding why it's mandatory, but when we get there, you claim you have no work for us and we're standing around. Another reason why I stopped working at the warehouse is because of the nitpicking. If I know that I'm doing my job right, because it's an easy job, and you're coming to me and you're trying to find something that is wrong when I know what I'm doing is right. Now, I'm not saying that I don't ever make mistakes, but what I am saying is I'm not stupid. And what I am saying is this is a very easy job. Like, all my little cousins could obviously do this job. It's common sense. But not only that, you're trying to intimidate me because you're in a management position, or you're in a higher position, or just because you don't personally like me, regardless of me doing nothing to you. You personally don't like me as a person, so you're trying to take advantage of your role and kind of put yourself ahead. And y'all, it's a lot more that I really would love to say, but I don't want to come off in the wrong way, because some of y'all, I'm pretty sure some of y'all already know what I really want to say. As far as the environment goes, I feel like I'm always being watched, if that makes sense. In like an environment to where it is so many people, I feel like somebody's always watching me, or somebody just always kind of has their eyes on me. That makes me feel very uncomfortable. I'm the type of person, when I take my lunch break, I'm going to my car to take my lunch break, because I don't need nobody in my face. I need my personal space. I need to breathe, you know. I need to take time away from work. I don't like people in my face asking me, what you get for lunch? Blah, 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 blah. Well, I mean, this is just not for these type of jobs. For a lot of jobs, people cannot distinguish the difference between being co-workers and being friends. You do not mix personal and business. Just as soon as you get too comfortable with one of your co-workers, you like, dang, I should have never opened my mouth to this person, because this person run their mouth too much. They talk too much. Now I'm caught up. Bouncing back off what I was already saying, I say just feeling like you don't really have a personal life. You can't really go to work and not feel some type of tension, some type of pressure, some type of something. When I feel like my job is at jeopardy, my job, my mental health, like all that stuff is at jeopardy. Okay, we gotta go to, you know, I said plan A doesn't work, go to plan B. Plan B doesn't work, C, D, E, F, G. Go down the whole alphabet if you got to. As far as the opportunities for growth, I do feel like there are a few opportunities for growth in a warehouse, but I only see things like, you know, being a forklift cherry picker, things like that. But I personally feel like as far as like a higher end management role, I definitely feel like it is politics, 100% politics. As far as like those higher end management roles, even trying to get into the office, like working in an office, y'all know what I'm talking about. It is politics. Or unless you have the higher education for it. I don't have the higher education for this position, those type of positions, so I can't really speak on it. Yeah, those are my main reasons as to why I quit the warehouse, and kind of all of them kind of tie in together. They're kind of the same thing. Thank y'all so much for tuning back in, and y'all keep running up that Amazon video, and hopefully y'all run up this video too, because that video has definitely been going crazy. If you ain't seen it, I will put it in the link in the description box below. Thank y'all so much for tuning back in, and I will see y'all in the next video.